press this button. I've been trying to make it as...
I feel like it just like drains you because you're here like when all like when morning sight's here and throughout night sight too, so the day just goes on forever, you know. Right. The next train's about 5 minutes. Okay, left or right?
To those joining us, welcome aboard the Excursion 3 train here at the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. And parents, please supervise all children, keeping them seated either on a lap or the bench and away from the train door opening. Our next scheduled stop will be New Orleans Square Station.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Fairport. Don't be leaving us here. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off.
Once again, please remain seated until we make our way all the way into the station. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. And parents, please supervise all children, keeping them seated either on the lap or the bench and away from the train door openings. Our next stop will be Mickey's Toontown Depot, your gateway to all Fantasyland attractions.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. It will feel hard, just like life. It's where the time is celebrated. joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear the mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here,
as we get going, Cristal people, please arrange seated in the section from first going to please stop. This will be a stop for all Fantasyland attractions, including the Small World, the Battle on Bobsled, Peter Pan's Flight, Alice in Wonderland, and much more.
This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Our next stop will be Tomorrowland Station.
Hello everyone! Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto a small world. And off in the distance, the majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starspeeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way in just a minute.
As we go into Tomorrowland Station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. This will be a stop for attractions such as Space Mountain, Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear, Autopia, and the Disneyland monorail. To Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. And parents, please supervise all children, keeping them seated either on a lap or the bench and away from the train door openings. Our next scheduled stop will be Main Street Station, but before then we'll be taking a quick detour through the Grand Canyon, then traveling back in time to the primeval world. So as you make your way into the tunnel ahead, we kindly ask that there is no flash photography, video lighting, or any light-up toys.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
As we steam back to Main Street Station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. As a reminder, Main Street has no ramps leading us upstairs. So if you have any strollers or wheelchairs, we ask that they stay folded until getting down to the very bottom.
Those who don't and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, minutes. This is Main Street Station.
Ha ha ha.